Hi boys and girls in the music lesson with Mr. Tabone, and this is another recorder music lesson, and today we're going to be looking at Old McDonald Had a Farm. So remember, whenever we perform an instrument, we like to do certain things first, and the first thing that I like to do is just skim over the entire staff or all the staves. In this tune we have 3 staffs or staves. And let's take a look at what key the song is in. Remember, right after the treble clef, sometimes you'll have sharps, those little number signs, or flats that look like little B's, or nothing. And if we have one sharp, we're in the key of G major, which means G today is going to be do. And if G is do, A is re, B is mi, C is fa, D is so, E is la, F sharp is T, and then back to G, which is high do. Now, in Old McDonald, the cool thing about Old McDonald is it goes below do. So G is do, F sharp is T, E is la, and low D is low so. And this tune does have low Ds, low so's, and low E's, low la's. Okay, so let's take a look at it again. So we are in the key of G. Our time signature is 4/4, so you have 4 beats in each measure. Don't worry about the bottom 4 just yet. And let's just skim over it. Well, the first thing that I see is those double lines and double dots at the end of the first staff. You should know that means we're going to repeat there. So we're going to go back to the beginning and do that whole staff again. Once we get through it, we can keep going. So we have the second staff. Second staff, I'm looking at it and I notice we have those weird notes where we have 2 sounds over the beat, 8th notes. And I'm looking at the third staff, and this third staff is pretty much the same as the first staff, except you don't repeat it. And at the very end, we have a quarter rest and not that low quarter note going back down to low D. All right, so let's take a look at it. Now you should have your music in front of you, and you'll notice that G is the very first note in the tune. And G, of course, is in the key of G is going to be do. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to skim over it and we're going to try to find notes that we are unsure of. Let's look at that second measure. We have a low E and a low D. So if G is do, low E is going to be la, and low D is going to be so. Let's look at the third measure. Now the third measure has 2 B's and 2 A's. So if G is do, B is going to be mi, A is going to be re. That's pretty much all we have. We have do's, mi's, re's, low so's, low la's. The rhythm, okay, we have quarter notes obviously. So in 4/4 time, don't forget, a quarter note equals the beat. We have a half note in the second measure. We hold that half note for 2 beats. We have a dotted half note in the last measure of the first staff. That dotted half note you hold for 3 beats. And then we have 8th notes where we say ta di. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the rhythm. We're going to pat the beat and we're going to say the tas and ta dis for the rhythm notes. Now remember, very important, we're going to do that first staff twice. So when we get to the end of the first staff, we're going to go back to the beginning. Okay, you should have your music on the screen. You should be able to see it. Put down your recorder. First, we're going to do the tas and ta dis. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Repeat. Ta, 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 ta. Next staff. Ta, 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 ta di ta, 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 ta di ta, ta di ta, ta di ta di ta, ta. Last staff. Ta, 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 ta. quarter rest at the end. Okay, now we're going to try to solfege it. And to make sure we're in the right key, let's play a G on our recorder. You should know from the first lesson, and lessons before this one, always left hand on top, 3-finger position. Don't forget about your thumb hole, and always be ready to go to low 6. So this is G position, good ski slope. I'm going to do a 2 sound. There's our do. It's a pretty high key. Okay, so since we're going below do, I'm going to make do a little bit higher than normal. Right around here, we have some low so's and low la's, some mi's, re's, and do's. Okay, eyes on your staff. 1, 2, on the do, 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 so, la, la, so, be, re, re, do. So, repeat. Do, 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 so, la, la, so, be, re, re, do. So, next staff. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Last staff. Do, do, do. So, la, la, so. End it. Be, re, do. Rest. Okay. Remember, you can always back up these videos and try that again. All right, now we're about to play it. Recorder up on your chin. Let's just practice our notes. Notice at the bottom of the staff I have how to make all of those notes. So if you get lost, you can always number them if you'd like, but try to do it without the numbers. Okay, so we do have 3 G's in the beginning. That's 3-finger position. Then it goes down to a low D, 6-finger position. Up to the E, which is the La, 5-finger position. Back down to the D, which is 6-finger position. And then on the E-I-E-I-O part, it's B, B, A, A, G, which is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Mi, mi, re, re, do. Now the second staff, after you repeat the first staff twice, is super easy. Why? You're going to stay on G the entire time, but the rhythm is a little tricky. You have 8 notes, half note, and then of course the last staff is identical to the first. Okay, get in ready position on chins, left hand on top, flat and fat, tight seal, get low 6 ready. Our tempo is going to be kind of medium speed, medium tempo. 1, 2, ready. Repeat. Next up. Last staff. Now, little things you can do to challenge yourself is you can harmonize that second staff if you'd like. Instead of playing G, which is do, a good harmonizing pitch over do is mi. Remember, if G is do, mi is going to be B. Another good harmonizing pitch would be high D, which is so. And piano players, you should know that do, mi, and so. If you play do, mi, and so, you make a major chord. Those 3 notes always sound good together. That's a 3-part harmony, do, mi, and so. In the key of G, do, mi, and so would be G, B, and D. It's kind of advanced, but if you're a piano player, you should know what I'm talking about. So this time I'm going to do it a little bit faster. You'll notice in the second staff, I'm going to, instead of playing the, I'm going to do the same rhythm, but I'm going to move around from B's to high D's. I'm going to improvise a little bit, which means I'm going to kind of make up which notes I'm going to do. Well, not really. I'm going to be doing G's, B's, and D's, but I'm going to decide as I play where to put those G's, B's, and D's. Only on the second staff. All right. a little faster tempo. Remember, we're going to repeat that first staff. 1, 2, ready. Repeat. Next staff. Yeah, I did some trills. I actually messed up the first measure in the second staff. I forgot to do those eighth notes at the end of the first measure, second staff. Yeah. Anyway, that was pretty good. How'd you do? Okay, remember you always rewind, try that again, get it up to maybe try a little faster, and play around with those harmonizing notes on the second staff. See you next time.